Exclamation mark meow.
Golly, that spooked me. Was that too loud for you guys as well? Let's hope not. Anyhow. Hi. It was fine? Okay, good. Just for me then. Then I will finish doing my little, blue sky post. It'll be quick. Okay, no. Okay, and then we post this, and all this is poker music, as one might expect by now. If you don't, you might be forgetting a little. Didn't turn down my computer value. Happy 2026 indeed. Let's go into Krita. Now, I've been very tempted today to have my audiobook on instead of the music, because I've been really thinking about that audiobook. What was I? Need here. Sure. What book? It is The Brothers Karamazov by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Hang on. Dostoevsky. I'm saying it wrong not on purpose, but definitely is what I meant. But yeah, it's one we've had in our little house library for ages. It's just one that I haven't had time to read, so I figured I'd put it on while I play Minecraft and such. Now, this emote, not cute. It's classical Russian literature to me. I don't know what you're talking about. So this is the, so over on Discord, Timmy suggested I make a golly emote. I'm a nerd. Maybe. But Timmy suggested I make a golly emote so people could put that in chat when I say golly, which is frequently. So we're going to put, I think, in... So... We'll start out like this, and then we want big bubble letters. Head pets, yippee! It's easiest to get that sort of thing with the stabilizer brush, I find. So, the first one we'll do is like a broad outline. You know? Actually, this first layer, now I think about it, whoopsies. I think we wanted that 50. Oh no, it was probably at 100 then, right? Oh golly, I ruined it. No. That seems good enough. Golly, indeed, yeah. But I do think that this G needs to go like this, and then this. Go like this. Hang on. Then here we do want to go around like this. Hang on. Very nice. This part's kind of tricky. So I gotta get the curve correct, you know? I have to decide all the details now. Maybe it helps if we use the Bezier curves. You know? Maybe. Probably not. Goodness. What if we started on the O? O's are very easy. To get a big old circle. Well, we probably want the G to be coming over like this. And then the O to have its own layer, maybe. So it can be behind it somewhat. Okay. Smart or dumb? That's a good question. I guess it remains to be seen, huh? We'll make a new layer for each letter, why not? It'll make things a tad easier. Good or bad? Oh, well, I'm never bad. Obviously, everyone knows this. Tricky thing I've noticed only just now. Lies? What do you mean? I've never lied. I only tell the truth. It is your fault if you're not ready to hear it. We aren't Grr. You are not at all in sync. You are mean to me, is what you will learn. Grr. Nice to you. Calling me bad for no reason is not nice to me, actually. Humph. Mean to me behavior. You're making cookies? That is nice to me. Yeah, that is actually very nice to me. No getting around that one. That is nice to me. We'll put this in there somewhere. So we need... like this, I suppose. And then this one rotates somewhat. Okay. It could be a lot worse. Oh, yeah. We're really good at skateboarding now. This is a skateboarding channel now. Uh-huh. Maybe we smooth out this curve somewhat. Maybe not. No. Not cute to me. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okie dokie. So, kind of needs to be bigger on this side, I think, to match the background. We can even use the Bezier curve for this lone part. The G looks like pi. What? What does that mean? Like, what am I supposed to take from that? So I want it to come out about there. Hi? It doesn't is a thing, Timmy. I think you're just wrong. Hang on. Almost got this curve correct. Okay. And this is just a line art, so it's gonna be colored over. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, you meant this part, huh? Yeah, I guess I see that. And I guess I should fix that too. Well, it kind of looks more like tau than pi. So, first, yeah, hi Lele. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this, you know? Maybe I make this like a bell in the middle. Pokeball? Uh-huh. Does kind of look like that with the line. But I do think the bell fits better. You need to get some bells, absolutely. For the thing. For the project. Mm-hmm. Might even need to reference some other bells I've done for this. And then there we go. There's a bell. Does of course need an exclamation point. So we will add that in. So what we'll do is like this. A new layer. Oopsies. So turn this off. Why? I love you. Let's see if that's good enough. Okay, wonderful. So what we'll do is enlarge it, rotate it. Okay, perfect. And then we'll also just need to add like that. Pretty much. Yeah, you can go in the little box. You adorable. Boink. There you go. You are cute. We'll go with this, and we'll add another layer. Uh-huh. Whoopsies. Okay. And then, of course, the heart dot. Yes. Okay. Alright. Then what I think is I enlarge this. And add that. It's just the very top layer, okay. Of course, that's when I check. But now I can increase the size of this as well. This is just the roadmap so far. Maybe I choose a different, slightly smaller size. Okay, so that'll be the plan. And we'll group that together. A group fittingly called P1 for Plan 1. So what else goes here? Typically you'd also have a character, right? Me? Yeah, that's the idea, but like in what sort of... I mean... Oh no, my tablet reconnected, so I have to re-nap it. So let me open up this one just in case I need it as a reference, you know? Maybe... Here, I have an idea. So maybe we'd have... I will turn the opacity down to that. And then... It's sort of... See, that's not a bad idea to me, but that's not necessarily exactly right, you know? I'm thinking potentially we do sort of a scared thing, or maybe not scared is the right thing. It's hard to say. Because I say it in, like, all sorts of situations, you know? I do say it all the time in all sorts of situations. It makes it hard to choose an exact expression for it, you know? It's not. You're just wrong. Maybe I go with the original. My first idea, where it's sort of like a scared thing. So you'd have the head here, and then tail here with its being all frizzy, and you'd have some being like violently jumping out of the seat, you know? I'd need a reference, I think. So we're going to say let's see. Trying to find almost like this, you know? Or maybe, here I'm forming an idea. More like this, maybe. With the hackles raised and such. Maybe that's still not quite right, because that implies defensiveness. It is silly. Because if we were to go the cat route, yeah, okay, I'm correct. So we'd start with big old cat ears as before. Alright, and then I am in fact trying to just copy my work here, because I don't know how I did it the first time so well. In fact, speaking of, what if... No, I do think it's best like this. We'll scale it up. Then we will lower the opacity. Do I find it a little bit weird to copy myself like this? Yes. Do I think I should be doing this? No. However, am I doing this? Yes. I definitely feel like this is cheating. But it is my own work, so there's nothing technically wrong with it. And it's not? It is. I decided so. There is no such thing. Yeah, there is. You're gonna head out? Okay, take care. Aw, you're adorable, you said. Help? Aww. I don't know how to help you, sweet girl. You're being too cute right now, though. Help. Messing to me? Aww. How did I I even do the slime first? Did I not even... hang on. Oh, I see. I didn't do the full thing. That makes more sense. That feeling when you're so good at implying the line that you just forget you didn't actually put the whole thing there. Aww. Aww. You should get some sleep, sweet girl. You're clearly too eepy to be awake. Alright. Then we can hide this. And we can make a new layer. Simply didn't want to correct myself. Aww. You're being extra cute. Let's see. The cookies didn't turn out good? Aw, that's so too bad. Yeah, again, yeah. Goodness. Bye, cutie. Aw, puppy. I think Timmy's idea might actually be best. Aww. Let's see. Good idea, Timmy. Uh-huh. What if I make this just a bit more... Whoops. No, it's Sharky all the way. Make this just a bit bigger. Rotate a tad. And you're not quite so big. Put an exclamation. Okay. Maybe move it down a little more. The golly emote. I don't know how I stumbled upon this, but it's like a really good design, I think. So just like every now and then, like a broken clock is right twice a day, that kind of thing. Gonna change things up a little bit. Well, I mean, I do know how I stumbled upon this design. I used reference, but I guess it's not really. I mean, you know how it is, Timmy. I go back and forth on it. So I never really tend to finish the big projects I want to. So it's hard sometimes to really get there. I like that more for this piece. Beansy, yeah. Go. I do feel like the torso should be implied. And the reason the torso should be implied is so I can have an excuse to put in the tail back there, you know? Now, I haven't drawn the whole outfit standing up ways before. This doesn't quite count, because I haven't had to draw the collar. But it should go just fine. I actually really like this. Let me get rid of all this really quick. And of course, any layer here. I'll just hand wave it, you know? If somebody asks, hey, why is there no color visible to the buttons? I'll say, there is. I just didn't feel like drawing it. I'm not sure quite like how that turned out. First things first. Woo! Like this. That works for me. Let's see. I suppose we'll add a new layer for it. But about here, there will be a knot. And there will be some pieces coming off of it. We'll just put the little things in like this. Okie dokie. It ain't much, but I think it's neat. Maybe I add a little extra, because we have plenty of space over here, right? Maybe make this a my emoji as well. It's the same time. So we will quick group this as E2. Yeah, and with this down here. Oh my god. I think there needs to be an O there too. Alright. Move this aside a little. And we can group all of them. Group them like that. Alright. On the next layer up. I think bubble letters here as well makes a good amount of sense. I might, it'll be a little tricky. Wow. Indeed. I don't want to have to... I guess the general convention is to have the extra stick on the M. Life. This one we can copy and paste. Over there. You think so? I'm using a stabilizer, so it's not entirely my thing, you know? I wouldn't want you getting the wrong idea about it or anything. That's a stabilizer. So if I turn it off here, you can see how the brush will go like this. But if I turn it on, the brush will go like this. A little. Hang on. It just like smooths out the brush strokes a little bit. So that they flow differently. It makes doing smooth curves easier. And it also eases it in a bit. And speaking of... Now I suppose it's time we color, huh? So... Still a good job? Well, that's good. I'll need to redo some of the line art up here. Actually, exclusively just redo the exclamation point, because that's the only part that isn't pristine as I'd like. Let's also get the ears. Okie dokie. Let's see. Clear the one. Alright, so this... Okie dokie. Uh-huh. Okay. Now let's get a pure white for teeths. And then a very dark gray, even darker than this gray, for the inner mouth. Actually, I'm not smart. It is this color for the mouth. And then you want something like this for tongue. And then something even darker. This? Perhaps. Let's not get that detailed though. You're adorable, Sharky. I believe the answer to how I should do the ribbon is as such. Where'd that come from? I just reread Still a Good Job by you, me Thibx. And it's just so cute of you. You're so deepy. You're more awake now? Aww. Cute behavior. Okay, then I think these words would be this pink. Uh-oh. Something disconnect? Huh? Did my tablet just die on me? Disconnect. Yeah, my tablet. Drawing tablet stopped moving. I got a little wee bit concerned. Oh, cute. Cute. Alright, what time is it? Oh, here, I might as well take my break. The Tippy Knight says hi. Cute of you. I'm gonna be right back. Okie dokie. I'm all back. Just where we left off. I myself am getting a little EP. I didn't expect this to take so long. I was hoping to get some animating done. I mean, I still can, depending on how much I'm willing to keep myself awake. Let's see. My. I can definitely feel that I'm EP. Alright. And I guess the G needs redone as well. Or, hear me out, I go with plan A and just paint over it. I don't really wanna deal with the other stuff. So you're going to use a stabilizer brush. There we go. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Glee. Uh-huh. It's quite silly, isn't it? But I'm going to choose a gold color. Make the bell shape. And now here I make it a lot more blue. This? No. Let's... I guess technically it would go to blue through green sooner, so maybe it's... because if I saw this, I assume that's okay. But... something like this could feasibly be a shadow. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'll deal with it. Works for me. Never mind. We will just go with black, because... I'm true, you know? Ah, ba 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 ba. You cutie. No, you're absolutely wrong, Timmy. Darky's the cute one. You're happy right now? Well, so am I. Having a nice stream. Had a good day. You're the perfect one here, sweetie. Okay, technically, this should be going up to there. Okay. Um. Can I tilt my head? If I go like this, and I can do like that, and it will be wrong. Cool. But by less. Okay, so technically this looks bad because it's out of perspective. Oh, seems like the music ended. We will get to that momentarily. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I don't remember. Trying to find a good example of a piece of gold with some shading on it, you know? This is the .kri file, so maybe... Darn. Okay. Maybe it just goes like this then. That'll do for me. Let's get rid of that. I suppose, whoops. This too. And this goes over with that. Okay, and then back to this. Close enough. No. Cancel this. Okie dokie, and then we get a light one. There's some highlights. Technically, probably not that. Just start over with these little teensy beansies because it'd be much easier to go over them like this instead. And we're gonna there we go, and then just need one more layer, wherein with a pure white, and perhaps even a stabilizer. And then once I do this part, I'm gonna go and make the oops. Almost there. Okay. We hide this. We're almost there. That's pretty good. Or so I think. Maybe we... Do we... I don't know if y'all are still there, but do we prefer this... In fact, I'll even put it on the Discord, but do we prefer it with the oh my attached to the bottom or not? Because I think it's fun, but maybe not necessary, you know? Ugh. As much as I don't really want to, I guess I should add some shading and such. Oopsies. Happy, cute of you. Let me look up a reference for bubble letters. Hey. It is kind of crazy, I agree. Okay, here I got a reference. So we go... And then, it goes like this. And then a little more like that. Okay, and then this. This. Okay, very good. Then the next thing might be... I don't know, do we feel like we need a drop shadow? Let's see. So obviously we would have very light distance is less. I like that. That makes it pop a little. Tiny amount of drop shadow. I feel like the black lettering here kind of messes with the thing, you know? So I like having the outline there. What I'd like to see, color overlay. What if we did like this? An overlay. I guess that wouldn't work. Inner shadow maybe of your white. Distance 0. Size bunch. Opacity 100. You're so silly, and I love you. See, they've got a drop shadow that way. How does this look? I guess it doesn't work like that. Let me see if I can invert layer color. Because that's what I'm looking for. Because then I can get the same thing, but the exact opposite. pause that for this.
Hello everyone, today we are going to learn basic Krita tutorial how to invert color. So we have this example image, and if you want to invert this image, you can go to filter menu, click on adjust, and then you can click invert. It will automatically invert the image, and then if you want to setting for the color, you can go filter again.
Okay. So it says to go filter, but that applies to the whole image. So I'm wondering if there is a okay, that's close. Uh-huh. What if I had number 2, make this one also like this? There we go. Just what I was after. And also, I did not even a big deal or anything, I did technically want to have like a drop of this color. Like that. And then what I'd do is I'd put this down to like a 5. Now I'll just, do as you do. Okie dokie. It looks neat. Now let's see if we like it. If I go export as a PNG. Then I would go here. Come over to the viewer rewards. Emotes is where we are. Yeah. Looks to me as though we can do this. And we'll attribute it to me, of course. Like so. Neat. What I might do, actually, hang on, is remove this one. No, I do feel like that one is probably best for the free tier. Because if we're paying for emotes, probably best they're the ones that are good to pay for, right? And I cancel this because I actually just want to set this one to be tier 1. Indeed. I did use... Oh, you know what I can do? I can make a third version of the Nya emote. Because the first two went terribly. But I kind of don't want to right now. You know what, actually, just to bother y'all, pretty much, I'm gonna make this one a tier 3. Ooh. And then I suppose. Remember the Nine Souls thing? I will. You might have to remind me a bit close to your birthday. I think I will actually go and remake the Nia emote with our new design. I do like this. I do think it turned out okay. In fact, am I able to use it right away? Is that something I can do? Yeah. Awesome. I think it looks good. You know? Very cool. Then over in Krita, we're going to find the thing. It does? I'm glad you think so. Oh, I'll put it on Discord too. Timmy's gurring for some reason. I might actually just end the stream. I'm pretty happy with what I've done today. But I will go and put this on there. Here. Oh. Alright, yeah. Seems like a good enough place to end it. I'm tired. I have work tomorrow, I think. So I will raid out and see you guys next time, huh? You don't put the colon around it on Twitch. Let's see. Oh. You. Sure. This person seems safe to raid into. So I will. And I will see you guys next time. Sharky, you still put a quote on the front. It's with no quotations at all. You just do the emote, you know? Anyhow, bye.